So let's begin. As you can already see, as what's being presented on your slide, so that's anti-aging secrets. So what is aging? Aging has been a fact of life ever since it was like created, ever since human beings have come into existence, ever since living beings have come into existence. Human beings go through various phases of life, from being a child to then being a youth to then being an adult, and with no doubt, youth being the best part of their life. You get a good health, you have a strong muscles, an efficient immune system, a sharper memory, and a healthy brain. These all are characteristics of an ideal youth. Even the hormones are working at their best capacity during the youth years, right? So, as you've just begun, how about we just get to know about some of these skin-related interesting facts? You will be really amazed to know that your skin renews itself in every 28 days. And if you wonder how's that happening, that's because of the shedding of the upper layer of your skin cells. So you get epidermis, you have dermis layer below it. So because of the old cells on your epidermis layer, the shedding happens, and that's why your skin renews itself in every almost 28 days. Nextly, this one's really going to be for the girls, especially out there. Like going to bed with your makeup on can actually age you up to 7 times faster than normal. So it's always good to take your makeup off before you go to bed. Don't get lazy. No matter how tired you are, get your makeup off. Nextly, the third is the average human being skin has around 21 square feet of skin. Like that's around 300 million skin cells. Like that's seriously a miracle that God has created in this universe, like 300 million skill cells, and all of them are completely, they're working on their own, they're doing on their own, and also the shedding happens. So that's an entire system of just skin working. As we move on, so what is anti-aging? Let's get to what is anti-aging. Anti-aging is a medicine that aims to maintain or achieve um, irrespective of chronological age order, to make yourself stay healthy and biologically efficient, right? So today we'll be talking about all the anti-aging secrets that we'll be revealing. So we most of us are here for the hunt of natural, or for some of us we are also here for trying to look out for the cosmetic measures that are available out there in the market, that actually work to make our appearance look more youthful. We have prepared a very fun and a very informative webinar for you all. So if you have any questions, feel free to put it in the chat. We'll try our best to answer it as fast as possible and in the most informative manner like possible from our behalf. So let's begin and let's just kick off with this. So what happens is, in anti-aging, there's a complete scientific community. So they are doing their everyday research to exclusively find out different ways that can slower, prevent, or in the best possible case, to actually even reverse the aging process, right? So anti-aging is something that's not just working in a superficial manner. It's not something that you'd like just to see, or if it's just to feel it on your skin. There's a lot more to anti-aging. So that's also upon what happens inside your body. So it's like you want your body to get anti-age from within. You want your organs to be working more efficiently. How can you do that? No cosmetic surgery will be able to get your inner body more youthful. If you want your inner body detoxification, so how do you even do that? But still, we'll be focusing on both of the perspectives. We'll be focusing on the cosmetic procedures as well as the natural methods available out there for your outer anti-aging, for your appearance-wise in a superficial manner. And we'll be also discussing what you can do to detox your body within. So with age, your skin becomes very thin. It becomes lesser elastic. It becomes more fragile, and that's why the fatty tissues just below the skin decreases. And that's why you might even notice that you get bruises more often. It's like your skin is very much prone to getting injuries. You might get scratches more often. And it's not just the skin. It's like even the bones tend to shrink in size and the density. That's why your bone gets weakened, making them very much more susceptible to fractures. Okay, you might even become a little bit like, that's why the aged people even have a slight height difference, because that's due to the bone size that's getting shrinked. Even the muscles lose their strength, their endurance, their flexibility. There are many other factors that actually affect your coordination, stability, and your balance. And to your astonishment, your brain even undergoes a lot of changes. There are many minor to major effects that comes, like your memory, your thinking skills, right? So healthy older person might, tend to forget familiar names or words. They find it more difficult to perform multitasking at the same time compared to a younger person. Not just that, when we're talking specifically about skin, there's a very decreased production of natural oils, and due to this, it makes your skin look much more drier. You get wrinkles, age spot, and these all are the reasons. These are kind of indications that shows that your body is getting aged. It's trying to show you that you need to take much better care of your skin. Your skin is more fragile. Okay, so um, now we'll be seeing both the perspectives, like the medical treatments and the natural methods available. I hope you can see it on your screen. The slide is being presented. Under medical treatments, we have many options. We have botulinum toxin, also commonly known as Botox in the cosmetic market. We have dermabrasion therapy. We also have microdermabrasion therapy. We have laser skin resurfacing, right? There are many more methods out there available. When you come to natural, we'll have options for going for healthy diet. We have superfoods. We have different moisturizing agents that are available. We'll be talking all about that in detail. We'll be discussing all the measures that are available. Okay. So first, the first that one we'll be talking about will be Botox. So how does the Botox cosmetic work? Firstly, that's we need to understand, like, how is this miracle happening? Okay, so Botox cosmetic, this thing works by temporarily blocking your nerve signals. Okay, your muscle contraction. So when it blocks this contraction with the period of time, in the course of time, this improves the appearance of wrinkles around your eyes, between the eyebrows, or wherever you are like getting the Botox injection. This can actually slow the formation of new lines by preventing the contraction of facial muscles. And it's a very minimally invasive procedure. It does not involve any incision. It does not require any general anesthesia. So if you're concerned about pain or any kind of discomfort you feel, a topical anesthetic or an ice to just numb the treatment area is going to be perfect. What happens is, during the procedure, your provider will use a very thin needle to administer the Botox, especially the type A injection. This will be injected between the targeted areas. You'll usually need 3 injections if you're working on your eyes. So like if you're working on your crow's feet, these are basically the eye side lines. Those are known as crow's feet. And this entire procedure will not be like much time taking. And on the average, it will take nothing more than 10 minutes. Okay, so now what areas of our body can be actually treated with Botox cosmetic? Cosmetically, they can be injected in like mainly 2 areas. Like that's basically the area between the eyebrows, also known as the glabellar region. This can treat from moderate to severe level of frown lines on your forehead. The next, as I've already let you know, that's around the eyes to treat the commonly known as crow's feet lines. Nextly, you don't need to even worry about like if it's there's any side effects or anything. So it's an FDA approval is there for Botox, so that's not going to be an issue. And also, not just cosmetic industry, there are many other treatments that actually uses Botox. But if you're really concerned about any risk or side effects that's going to be involved, yes, minor bruising or discomfort might occur, but that should actually improve within a few days, and it's not going to be an issue. Other side effects like that actually you might like to take it into consideration would be swelling, tiredness, or headache, or any kind of neck pain, double vision, blurred vision if you're feeling, if you're getting drier eyes, if you're having any kind of allergic reaction, a rash, itching, any that, like these are the symptoms that like you will have to contact your healthcare professional immediately. So this is something like they would like to take care of better. Next, The next, we'll be talking about dermabrasion. This is the next treatment we'll be talking about. So, what is dermabrasion? Dermabrasion is a procedure for those people who want smoother skin. Okay, it's also called a surgical skin planning. So it's a procedure where a dermatologist or any plastic surgeon uses a very specialized instrument to sand the skin. Okay, what is sanding of the skin? So this is a very abrasive or a planning action that improves the skin contour. How it works? It works because it scrapes away the top layers of the skin. And when it scrapes away the top layers of the skin, the line beneath, there's a smooth layer of skin. So that's what unveiled. So this gives a much smoother look to your skin. So it's an option if you want smoother skin for different skin irregularities, especially fine lines, sun damage, if you got wrinkles, if you have melasma, acne scars. So these are the ones that could actually have a great improvement. There's something like it cannot very improve, that's like birthmarks. If you have burns or if you have moles, that's not something like dermabrasion would be an option for you. The only drawback that here it would be that you'll have to be like you'll have to talk to your healthcare professionals, because your skin complexion could be a role when you are getting dermabrasion therapy. So uh, you need to be like check your eligibility criteria, especially if you are an Asian person, or like if you have a relatively darker complexion, you might prefer other options, because there is a risk of a higher chance that it might discolor your skin permanently. So that's something you have to take in mind. But other than that, people of all ages, children, like everybody can get it. So that's not an issue at all. The thing is that, but if you are on the older side, like if you have a more sagging skin, so you might just try to keep in mind that your skin might heal slower than expected. That's the only thing. Other than that, dermabrasion is an option open to all. Next, the next we will be talking about will be chemical peel. Okay, so chemical peel is not something that's like you'll have to go to, you have to go to a dermatologist. You can even get the basic chemical peels to get it done in your home itself. This process is also known as chemi-exfoliation, or it's also known as derma peeling. So this basically uses a chemical solution to improve the appearance of your skin. In this treatment, a chemical solution is applied to your skin, which causes some kind of trauma or injury to your skin layers. These skin layers, when they are injured, they eventually peel off. So that's what reveals more youthful skin. And the new skin is usually smoother, with fewer lines, fewer wrinkles. Um, so that's how chemical peels actually work. Now we can think of what conditions a chemical peel can treat. It can treat skin conditions that are like fine lines, certain types of acne, mild scarring, sunspot, age spot, liver spot, you got freckles, or if there is any kind of skin pigmentation, uneven skin coloring, uh, any kind of scaly patches, or like these are the things that chemical peels can actually work on. And the other thing that we have to understand is that sags, bulges, or any kind of deep scars, like anything that's like going very beneath into your skin, okay, like deep facial lines or very severe wrinkles, like these don't really respond very well to the chemical peels. So for that, maybe you can go for Botox or any other procedure available. That won't be an option. Like if that's your target, chemical peels might not be an option. The next one is like a very, very, very famous, I think like that's something we all have heard, laser, right? So laser skin resurfacing. So laser technique, what it does, it directs very short, very concentrated, pulsating beams of light at irregular skin. It removes the skin very precisely, like layer by layer, and it removes it by vaporizing it. It removes the outer layers of your skin, so that's called as the epidermis layer, and it heats the below underlying layer, that's the dermis layer. What this actually stimulates is it stimulates the growth of new collagen fibers, and this results in a new skin that is much more smoother and a much more firmer. This popular procedure is also known as laser peel, or it's also known as laser vaporization. Okay, but there are some conditions that will make you not a very good candidate for laser skin resurfacing, like having excessive sagging skin, or if you have a very active prone skin, like if you have a very reactive skin, or if you have a very deep wrinkles. So like in that case, maybe you are not going to be a good candidate. For them, we can have like other procedures available. So how does laser skin resurfacing work? There are like mainly we'll have types divided as there will be three types like carbon dioxide, erbium layer, and these two layers will be having a common working procedure because they perform a very uniform injury to your skin in the treatment area. The third type of the laser skin resurfacing will be fraction carbon dioxide laser treatment. This one involves with a different working mechanism. So what this one does is it drills numerous narrow columns of holes deep into the layers of your skin. But with the surrounding skin, they remain untreated. So there's a not uniform damage that's done to your skin. But in case of the erbium laser skin resurfacing and carbon dioxide laser resurfacing, will have the lasers will perform a very uniform injury to your skin in the treatment area. So these will be different methods, and they'll have their own pros and their own cons. Firstly, we can talk about CO2 laser resurfacing. So this has been used for years and years to treat different malignant skin conditions. Um, a newer generation of carbon dioxide laser resurfacing uses a very short pulsed light um, energy that's also known as ultra pulsed or continuous light. These are the beams that are delivered in this very scanning pattern to very precisely remove the thin layers of skin. It does a very minimal heat damage to the surrounding structures. Next, we have erbium laser resurfacing. It's designed to remove the superficial and moderately deep lines. So your face lines like that, if you have that one, like this could be an option for you. This laser can also be used on your hands, on your neck, and also on your chest. Okay, so the main benefit of this laser resurfacing is that it can be used on different parts of your body, and the other thing is that it does a very minimal injury to your surrounding tissues. Considering and comparing with the carbon dioxide laser resurfacing, this one causes a comparatively fewer side effects than CO2 lasers. There's lesser swelling, bruising, or redness that's like much more common when it comes to carbon dioxide laser. Then third one that we have is fractional laser resurfacing. So fractional CO2 laser resurfacing delivers many narrow columns of laser light to your skin, as I already explained. So not much of your skin is injured. The advantage is that your skin tightens much more in this because as the collagen between the treatment laser hole contracts, that results in a skin that's also going to be much more firm. Uh, and the other benefit is that not the entire treatment area is injured, so that could be another benefit. The only risk involved here is that the laser light penetrates much more deeply than other lasers, so there could be a greater risk of complicated healing and complicated scarring. The recovery time that will be like around 1 week for almost all three of them, but I would suggest and I really recommend that you are not going to be the person yourself to choose which one is going to be the best for you. You should be getting full evaluation of your medical history, of your current physical conditions, and you need to be like completely aware about your desired results. Go and talk to a healthcare professional. So they need to be certified, and they are going to be the ones who could like do the best decision for you in this scenario. Do not like take this decision on yourself. After laser skin resurfacing, the next one will be microdermabrasion. So microdermabrasion is like a newer form of dermabrasion, but like there are many advantages, like there are many pros over the dermabrasion therapy. It's a non-surgical method. It's a very minimally invasive procedure, and there's very little that you have to even do to prepare yourself for it. Okay, so uh, before you get to it, it's always a good idea to talk with a healthcare skincare professional. So to find out if microdermabrasion is the right fit for you. Discuss any past cosmetic procedures that you have done, any allergy, or if you have any medical conditions, like you can talk about that before you even do this. The other thing is that the only thing that you have to do is you have to avoid the sun exposure or any kind of tanning creams or waxing for about 7 to 10 days before the therapy starts, right? So how does microdermabrasion work? It's a very in-office procedure. It takes about an hour. It's performed by licensed care professionals, and you might not have to necessarily use any anesthesia or a numbing agent. During the appointment, the professional or the provider will use a handheld device to gently spray on the particles or stand with the outer layer of the skin. So that's a similar working mechanism to the dermabrasion that we just discussed earlier. At the end of treatment, a moisturizer or a sunscreen that could be applied to your skin, and you might still be asked to avoid the sun exposure for the next 2 to 3 days. Okay, so these were about the major procedures that were like cosmetic procedures out there, but it's not just them. There are many other options available. There are many other treatments. Cosmetic procedures over the natural methods, they have their own benefits. It's not like one win over the other, or you prefer one over the another. Not even I can suggest. So everything depends upon how much time are you willing to put in. What is like your desired result? What do you expect? What is your budget? Like many things come into action, and that's like overall going to decide what is going to be the best option for you. There's a natural methods option, like they are going to have a relatively fewer side effects, but they might be taking a little bit more time, and they might not give you that level of desired results as the cosmetic surgeries would provide. On the other hand, all these surgeries or all these treatments, they're going to be comparatively expensive. These are going to have relatively higher chances of side effects, but they're definitely going to have a very fast and a relatively much better results in a very short span of time. But now we also have to understand what are these natural methods, and the best thing about natural method is it does not just make it from outside. These are the methods that work within the body. They detox your body within, so they make your body feel younger. So that's something that's happening with the internal organs in your body. It's never too late to start taking care of your skin, and we have to not forget the inside as well. So let's begin with that. So what would be the first one that we'll be talking about? Definitely going to be the exercise. Like what would else be? For a safe, long-lasting, all-natural, very cost-effective, and a healthy beauty weapon, you really need to look no further than your neighborhood gym. This is the best way to blemish your free skin, to get a fewer wrinkles, to get a strong, healthy hair, and to also detox the body within. So exercise has an overall very revitalizing effect. Regular exercises also mean improved blood circulation to the extremities in your body, to your fingers, to your fingernails, your toes, your toenails, and everything. In fact, the exercise benefits the body as a whole because it improves the strength of the circulatory as well as the respiratory system in your body, which means improved oxygenation. That means you have better oxygenation, you get better oxygenated blood. So that's where things come into play. A regular exercise improves the health of the skin by improving the blood circulation to the skin surface. So this helps to supply essential nutrients to the skin. And not just that, aerobic exercise or even normal exercises make you sweat, and this promotes the removal of toxins through the perspiration process. Exercising relieves stress, it lowers your cortisol levels in the blood. So this eliminates the overall production of sebum. That's basically the reason why there's blocked pores on your skin. So additionally, when it creates sweat, so this clean out the pores, it removes the dead skin cells, any oils or chemicals that build up over time on your skin. Flushing out all these toxins, you remove chances of existing acne. You also get to detox the body with the foreign particles on your skin. So If you want to look good, put on your sports suits, just work up a sweat, like that's going to be a really good option for you. Next, after the exercise, the other option that if you don't want to go out, if you want to just do something, staying at your home, yoga will be an option. When we're talking about yoga, firstly we'll be talking about face yoga. This works mainly on your facial muscles, the contraction of your facial muscles. Face yoga is a very specific form of yoga targeted to improve the facial muscles that will make you feel and look younger. It's extremely beneficial for those who want a very glowy, youthful skin. As you can already see it on the slide, there are various things that like poses that you can do with your face and your facial muscles to get them in like these shapes. You can puff your cheeks, you can lift your eyebrows. To get to lift your eyebrows half an inch above the brows, place your index finger, lift your brows upwards while pressing them downwards with your fingertips. You can repeat this like around 10 to 12 times per day. And because our forehead is the first location, like that's where the wrinkles occur, because that's like we always get frown lines on our forehead. This is the first location where these occur. So completing the specific exercises will tone these muscles. It will also help you to relax tension and lessen the appearance of any fine lines on your face. You could also do the stretching of the eyelids exercise in the facial yoga. This is just like any other physical exercises. You need to do it in a very regular manner. You need to diligently include it in your daily routine. So that's like when you added benefit is when you do these exercises in a more regular manner, and that's what gives you the desired results that you're expecting from facial yoga. You don't need to even give much time, like around 30 to 45 minutes each day. That could be like really like enough for it. Next, when we have talked about face yoga, we need to talk about other forms of yoga that works on the body as well. First pose that we'll be discussing about will be Dhanurasana. Okay, so Dhanurasana, also known as the bow pose. The word Dhanurasana comes from the word Dhanush. So Dhanush means the bow, the bow and arrow thing. Like that's where the Dhanush, that means the bow part is known as Dhanush. That's the shape that your body will be forming when you're performing this asana. So that's where it gets its name, Dhanurasana. So what are the prerequisites for Dhanurasana? Because it bends your body and your spine in a concave manner, you need to just make sure that you do it 4 to 5 hours like before having your main meal. It's best to do this pose in the morning. However, for some reason, if you are like unable to do it at that point of time, include it in your evening practice. That will also be fine. What are the benefits of Dhanurasana? So it strengthens the back, it strengthens your abdominal muscles. The thing is that it also stimulates your reproductive organs. It opens up the chest, your neck, your shoulders. It tones the leg, your arm muscles. It adds much greater flexibility to your back. It alleviates stress, your fatigue, and even this is like being seen to relieve menstrual discomfort and even constipation in the people. Also, it's recommended to people with having any kidney related disorders or also known as renal disorders. So that was about Dhanurasana. Your body comes in a concave like bow like pose, and like this one is very common asana that's like go to the people, like that's one of the first asana people usually perform. Other than Dhanurasana, the next asana that we'll be talking about will be Paschimottanasana. That's also known as seated forward bend asana. So this one is going to be a little tough compared to the one we already talked about earlier, Dhanurasana. So in this case, your body will be bended in a concave, like in a altar position like this. Your fingers, your hands will be touching your toes, and your legs need to be completely straight when you're sitting on that, and you'll rest your head on your knees. Um, Similar to all yogas, this also has many benefits. The one benefit that will be like specific to this, that will be belly fat reduction. Paschimottanasana may be considered a very good yoga pose if you want to reduce your belly fat. If you're overweight, if you're trying to lose weight for a long period of time, regularly practicing Paschimottanasana or seated forward bend might resolve your problems. Also, other than that, this might help you to calm your mind, to reduce anxiety. It provides a very soothing effect on your body. This extends the abdominal walls, which may aid in strengthening the abdominal muscles. So that means a better digestion system as well. The next thing is that it also helps to stretch the hamstrings. Okay, hamstrings are like the strings, the muscle pieces that are on the backward position of your thighs. So it helps them to get them stretched and they become more stronger. It makes them more flexible and it allows them to lose their tightness. It also helps to keep your spine healthy. It stretches the entire spine, making it much more flexible. It helps you to get relief with constipation, dysphagia problems, like by enhancing the digestion problems. If you're doing this asana for the first time, you might not be able to do it like in the picture perfect manner. So there are some modifications that you might try when you're doing it for the first time. You can take a rolled blanket or a cushion and keep it under your hips to add more length to your spine so that you can reach it. Also, in the beginning, if you are not having completely like straight legs, if you are not being able to if you're not being able to like have completely 180-degree form with your legs, so that will not going to be an issue. You can like start with trying to do it every day, day by day, and then you'll be able to do it. The next asana that we'll be talking about will be Adho Mukha Savasana. So this is something like, okay, I've presented the slide. Okay, this is the downward facing dog. This is also the asana that has been included among the 12 asanas in the Surya Namaskar pose. So what Surya Namaskar pose? Let's first understand that. That's going to be the one that you have, you pray to the rising of the sun in a very early morning. This asana, this Surya Namaskar is only performed during the time interval when the sun is on rise. It has selectively 12 asanas, means 12 yoga poses that are linked in such an order that one follows the other. And this complete Surya Namaskar is considered to be a very a very good option for those who want to bring the lifestyle of yoga in their normal lifestyle. So this Adho Mukha Savasana that we'll be discussing now is also a part of Surya Namaskar. This is also known as downward facing dog. Some benefits that will be it's a very good asana for hypertension. Okay, it helps you to lower your high blood pressure as it boosts the blood flow to your brain. This allows the heart rate to slow down. This feature may be good to fight the factors contributing to excessive blood pressure. It may also help to reduce your stress by calming the central nervous system. The other benefits would be it's a very good option for those having chronic lower back pain. The main reason why you even get the chronic low back pain is because of the imbalance of weak muscles and poor posture. So this is going to assist you to get fixed on that. Also, there has been a study in 2019 that shows that the downward facing dog position may help you to strengthen your arm muscles, your legs, and your lower body. So that's why it will help the people having chronic low back pain. It also helps to stretch your chest, your back, your calves, your feet, and relieve you with the pain in these areas. We have talked about the benefits about the Adho Mukha Savasana, also known as the downward facing dog. So I'd like everyone to just like try definitely this one. Like this is going to be a very effective asana. Next, we'll be talking about the next asana. That's also the cobra pose, also known as the Bhujangasana. Okay. So what is Bhujangasana? How it's performed? As you can see it in the slide being presented, like this is the shape your body will be going to form during Bhujangasana. Bhujangasana is said to be a wholesome asana. It has many several benefits that may help to manage your health, enhance your spiritual level. Some of the potential benefits will be for the belly fat reduction again here. So, a big tummy is no one's favorite, and it may even cost you your self-esteem if you are like not being able to accept it. So, this is believed to be one of the best asanas again to help you to achieve a washboard abdomen without like that's worth envying. The benefits of this asana may uplift your physical appearance, your beauty, stretching your abdominal muscles, and have some great effect on flattening the abdominal area. Okay, the next benefit would be for blood circulation. The key is to have a good blood circulation to stay energized and stay very active. Bhujangasana mainly helps to improve the blood circulation to help the cells receive sufficient oxygen and nutrients. So improved blood circulation means also improved hormonal balance. So that's overall going to be a very good for your body. This asana is also good for managing your stress and relieving your mind. So if you're suffering from depression, anxiety, this may help you to overcome at least like some of the effects of stress. In studies, it has been found to helpful in people in combating symptoms of stress like headache, or if you're having fatigue, if you're having weakness. It may also have some effect on help you manage depression related issues. However, if you have like these related mental health care problems, it's definitely best to take expert advice or to get some therapy. Like those are going to be the other option. But aside, like by side, like that's the two things that can work very parallelly, going to a doctor, taking expert advice, and bringing things like meditation, bringing things like yoga in your daily life schedule, like that's also going to be a very effective manner. Also, in this, there is a very stretching of spine that happens when you're performing this asana. So this is going to be very helpful to give your back a very reasonable extension. It will help you to strengthen your spine. The mechanism and steps involved in this asana will be have been designed in such a way that it helps to stretch your lower and upper back. But the one we talked about earlier, that was helping with people with chronic back pain. But the people with chronic back pain are usually suggested to not try the cobra pose, or if they're trying to consult a doctor before they try this one. Okay, so there are many benefits that come like in a single package when you are doing Bhujangasana. So like this is one of the asanas that you can also bring into your life schedule. The next asana that we'll be talking about will be Trikona asana. So what is Trikona asana? Where does this word come from? Like Trikona means triangle, something, a regular figure, any geometrical figure having three sides. That's basically a triangle, and having the sum of angles is 180 degree. That's what's known as Trikona, and that's where we come with this name Trikona asana, also known as the triangle pose. So Trikona Asana is a standing yogasana with several benefits. It helps you with the overall development of your mind, your body, your overall spirit. So main benefit of Trikonasana will be for legs. The lateral bending in Trikonasana may help lengthen the muscles of your leg. It helps you to strengthen the calves, your thighs, your legs. So it also helps you to enhance the flexibility of hamstrings. So if you don't know what hamstrings are, these are the muscles that are on the back of your thighs. Okay, so other benefits will be it's very good for your spine because you're involving bending in a sideways manner, so improves your spine flexibility. The other benefit will be for digestion. So in digestion, like occurring anytime in your age group, like is always a discomfort, like no doubt. So if you're suffering from an upset stomach, try Trikonasana. It's said that it's beneficial for many people. The next benefit will be for the hips. So it helps to loosen the tightened hips muscles. It helps in stretching of the hips. So that improves the flexibility of your hip area and your hip muscles. There are many other benefits involved as well. It helps to improve the overall blood circulation again. It helps you to strengthen your waist, your back muscles. It helps to enhance the groin flexibility. So also outstretching your hands in Trikonasana is going to improve the strength and the flexibility of your arms as well. Okay, so now since we have talked about many yoga poses, we can talk about facial massage. Okay, so facial massage is like people usually get confused between facial yoga and facial massage. No, they're like very different from one another. They have some common advantages that they give to your skin, but they're different, and it's a good idea to have a regular schedule of both of them. You can do face yoga every day. Facial massage is like something you can do once a day if you are doing it on your own. If you are doing it like if you are doing it like once in 2 or 3 days, that's also fine. So incorporating the facial massage techniques into your daily skincare routine, this can be the secret to not only your improved radiance, but also to a firmer and wrinkle-free face. Okay, so how does this facial massage work? It works like basically because the kneading the skin improves circulation, more oxygen, better absorption of products, better oxygenated blood reach to your skin cells. So that's what gives a more glowing, youthful, radiant skin to your body. Facial massage is the key to looking younger skin, and there are many facial massage poses that you can try. Like the first will be long diagonal strokes upward in line with the cheekbones. So this helps and tightens our face muscles. The next will be the light tapping that stimulates the lymphatic system. The next will be massaging your neck downwards. Okay, so this is a point that you have to keep in mind. You need to massage your neck downwards, not upwards. Okay. The next will be if you do really eye side massage, so that will be stroke from inside the eye socket area towards the outer area. So for the best results, you can also include high quality facial oil, so that will improve your the outcomes of your facial massage as well. The next thing we'll be talking about will be moisturizing agents. Okay, this is something very basic. Like you do not want to miss getting a moisturizer like before you get off your home, like you're going to your workplace or anywhere. This is not something that you'd like to miss, something that you have to do every day. Like just before going to bed, apply the natural moisturizing agents. If you're going outside, you can apply some moisturizer as well. So, when you're talking about moisturizing agents, there will be three types of moisturizing agents, okay? You have emollients, you have occlusives, and you have humectants. Okay, all three of them are having different working processes, like they have different mechanism of how they work on the skin. Firstly, emollients. These are the compounds that help to manage the rough, dry skin, resulting in soft and smoother skin. Examples could include cocoa butter, shea butter, or argan oil, avocado oil, broccoli oil, mango butter, almond oil, castor bean oil, palm oil, olive oil. So emollients have to be applied. You need to wash your hands before, or like you can apply them after shower. Like this is the time when the skin requires more moisturization, right? The next will be occlusives. So how do occlusives work? They work by forming a physical barrier on the skin to prevent transepidermal water loss. So what is this? It's a loss of water through the outer layer of the skin. So it basically forms a physical barrier. So there's a lesser loss of water through the skin layers that keeps your skin more moisturized. There are many natural ingredients with occlusive properties, such as jojoba oil, coconut oil, waxes such as candelilla wax or beeswax. So to use as a moisturizer, it's better to use occlusive ingredients along with light ingredients. And you can also use the occlusive and humectants together. So that also gives a very good effect on your skin. The third will be humectants. So how do these function? These function by extracting the water from the inner layers of your skin. They bring the inner layer of the water to the outer layer of your skin. They bind the water vapor, like also binding the water vapor from the atmosphere. Examples could be hyaluronic acid, honey, glycerine, glycerol, or like even like honey. Something would be like you get it in your home and you can use it like on a daily basis. So this would be also applied right after taking your bath when your skin is still wet, like not after your skin is dried. While there's a lot of moisturization on your skin, you can apply these, so that will help you to bring the moisturization to the outer layer of your skin. Okay. Also, these are the ones that you have to be like you have to rub them before applying to your face, and you have to give it time to let it get absorbed and let it do the work, right? So like that's about moisturizing agents. Like moisturizing agents and sunscreens, like these are the things like that's very common and basic and should not be skipped like any day when you are going out to work, because there are many harmful radiations out there. So these are some things you have to keep in mind. Next, as I already mentioned, we'll be talking about sun exposure, right? So how to protect our skin from the sun? The sun has many, like you have ultraviolet radiations out there. You have both UV and UVA as well as UVB radiation. So it's a very good idea for you if you use the sunscreen every day. Like even if it's cloudy out there, if it's rainy, doesn't matter. The radiation is still out there, right? So you have to use sunscreen every day. You need to apply at least 1 ounce of sunscreen, um, 50, and you need to do it like around 15 to 30 minutes before going outside. Also, you should apply lip balm, like to protect your lip area, your lip skin. You can also use lip balm or lipstick that contains sunscreen with a sun protection factor, that also known as SPF, of at least 30. Or if you are living in those regions where the sun radiations are like really harsh, you should try to get an SPF of around above 50. So when you're choosing a sunscreen, you need to choose a very broad spectrum sunscreen that protects you against both UVA as well as UVB radiation. Okay, you need to make sure it's water resistant. Okay, it has an SPF of at least above 30, and there could be other sunscreens out there that could actually help you from protecting you from getting sunburned, but they won't be able to protect you against skin cancer. As we know that the UV radiations are cancerous in nature, they cause skin-related cancer. So applying a good quality of sunscreen might help you to get and stay at a lesser chance of risk involved from getting skin cancer due to the UV radiations. The next thing, like you need to reapply your sunscreen every like around 2 to 3 hours, especially if you are swimming or if you are sweating, if you are working outdoors. You have to like do it in a much faster regular interval. The other thing is that you need to be extra careful when you're around water area or sand area. Like these are the places that reflect the damaging rays of the sun in a much, you can say, like they reflect a lot of the UV radiations. So when you are around these water, like large water bodies, or if you are like around the desert area, these areas you have to like apply hefty amount of sunscreen on your face, on your body, like any skin that's open to your body. It's not just limited to your facial skin. It's open to like having it on your hands, your skin, your legs, your back, any part that's open to your direct exposure to this atmosphere. The babies who are younger than 6 months, they need to be completely covered. They need to remain in shade. Okay. And also on your personal behalf, you can try to limit the amount of time you are in the sun, like if possible. It's around mainly around 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you can avoid going out in the sun, if you can work indoors, if you can work in an office reason, or like if that's possible from your behalf, you can just limit your amount of time, because this is the time when the sun rays are most intense. Okay. So if also possible, you should try to wear long sleeved shirt or long pants if you are like living in those regions where the sun rays are very harsh. And accessories like getting your hat or getting yourself sunglasses, like these are the accessories that could also help you to protect your skin and your body from sun every day. The next would be um, that you need to also taking care in mind that you have to be more cautious if you're taking medications So there are some medications that make your body more sensitive to sun. That includes specific types like of antibiotics, anti-inflammatories, antifungals, blood pressure medications, or chemotherapies as well. So if you're undergoing any of these procedures, you need to be more cautious. Okay, so after getting skin protection, what about some foods like superfoods? It's a very important thing that we have a very healthy, very balanced diet in our body. We have to have a good intake of food, something that covers all the necessary ingredients, proteins, carbohydrates, vitamins, minerals, everything. So this is something also known as, there are many superfoods. Okay, these are the foods that have a lot of good antioxidants, or they have a good quantity of vitamins and minerals that are going to be very good for your body, very good for your skin. So some of these could be avocados, walnuts, broccoli, tomatoes, green tea, vegetables, flax seeds, parrotfish. We'll have ginger, ginger tea, and we'll have papaya. There's red bell pepper. There is also blueberries. Like these are like the ones that are going to be very rich in vitamin A, vitamin C. So there are many superfoods available in the market. So according to the season, according to your geographical location, what is available, you can try different of them, and you should be trying to include them in your regular diet, so that gets a part of your diet that your body receives day to day. Okay, so the first one we'll be speaking about antioxidants. Okay, so antioxidants are like nutrition, and the antioxidants are like, these are those that work on your body skin by limiting the radical processor. Okay, like free radical processor. Now, what is free radical? You need to understand that first. These result mainly in our normal, as a result of normal body processes. They can also be created due to the exposure to various environmental factors. It could also result in your body, such as smoking, or due to the UV radiations from the sun, and could actually speed up the aging processor. So free radicals, if there's anyone from the chemistry background would understand that, but free radicals are like the ones that initiate the free radical reaction. So this actually speed up the radical reaction in our body, in our skin, that actually makes our body like look wise, it makes them look much more older. So antioxidants are those food that helps to prevent the agents called free radicals. Okay, so next we need to know that which are those foods that are very rich in antioxidants. Okay, so here we read it out. Vitamin D, that's also known as D-alpha tocopherol. It's a fat-soluble vitamin. So, and this is present in nuts, seeds, vegetables, fish oil, whole grains, and even in you'll get it in bell pepper. So many foods today that are also fortified with this powerful antioxidant. Okay, the next antioxidant will be vitamin C. So vitamin C is also known as ascorbic acid. Okay, it's a water soluble vitamin. It's present in citrus fruits and juices. So that will be orange, lemon, peppers, broccoli, so kiwi, strawberries. Okay. The third will be beta carotene. So it's a precursor to vitamin A, and it's present in protein rich foods mainly. So that will be egg, milk, butter, carrots. You'll have tomatoes, you'll have peaches, whole grains like flour. Like you have also the whole grain flour. You can also intake that in your regular diet. That will be much easier for you. The other will be you can also have a large amount of antioxidants in Brazil nuts. You will have in sardines, tuna fish. Okay, and there's also a lot of antioxidants in papaya. Like papaya is a fruit that's easily available to everyone, and papaya is something that has a lot of advantages. It's a very delicious superfood. Okay, it's rich in a variety of antioxidants, rich in vitamins, rich in minerals. So it helps to get your. It can also be used as a face mask on your face if you're like trying to use that, or if you can directly intake it in your regular diet as well. It minimizes the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles. Um, Papaya includes vitamin A, vitamin C, K, and E as well. So it also includes calcium, potassium, magnesium, phosphorus, and these all range of antioxidants in papaya helps to fight the free radical damage. Okay, the next we'll be talking about is okay, ginger. So ginger is something, if there's anyone who has a background or some knowledge from Ayurveda scenes, like this has been used since like history, like since ages. It's been used in a many household. Ginger, it's used when you are suffering from cold. If you have got flu, mix it with honey, it's gonna be great. You want a good radiant skin, mix it with honey, or even if you want to directly use, like if you want to intake as ginger tea, or if you want to directly intake ginger, it's also going to be great there. It has like one of the really good antioxidants present are there in ginger. The other thing is that as the skin is the largest organ, it's recommended to, we need to keep the main focus when you are talking about anti-aging on the skin related factors, right? So ginger is a very natural remedy for inflammation reduction. It improves blood circulation, which leads to a younger looking skin. It's a very versatile anti-aging herb. It has been used since traditional Chinese and Ayurvedic medicines, as I already mentioned. So this has also been beneficial in relation to the digestive health because of its anti-inflammatory the results that it shows when it's being used. It helps to boost the overall immune system as well. So ginger, what it has a compound that's known as gingerol. So that's the main antioxidant, and that's what helps to boost your skin to produce more collagen. Collagen helps you to form your skin more. So either you can directly intake ginger, or the other option that we'll be talking about will be ginger tea. Like we love taking tea and coffee on our regular diet. So, how can you make ginger tea? First of all, okay, you can make. There will be two options. You can either take your ginger with local honey, get it into hot water. That's also going to give you miraculously, like absolutely amazing anti-aging benefits. So the other could be you can directly boil the ginger in around water, and then you can also put some fresh lime juice or lemon juice to add some taste in that. That's the other option how you can intake the ginger tea. Why honey is also recommended is that because it has antibacterial properties. It helps to reduce inflammation as well. So honey and ginger has been like proved and has been used since ages because they have really great benefits when they are combined together, not just like superficially, but inner detoxification. When we talk about good organs working in good conditions, like ginger and honey could be a great combo that you can come up with. Okay, so the next, the option when we're talking about anti-aging is that we'll have to talk about mental health as well, right? So you cannot be stressed all day. You cannot be like having all those, pressures on your mind about your work or about your academics or whatever, like whatever field you are working in your life in. Hobbies are like an option, go-to option for everyone. Like we love to perform our hobbies, but what happens is that in this century, like when we come talking about the decade of 2020s, many people have become so work focused, like they're trying to work on their career so much, we actually forget to enjoy our life, we forget to perform our hobby, something that we love, right? So whatever you love reading books, you love reading novels, go out, read them. You love making music, go out, make that. You love having performing dance, go out, do that as well. You want to paint, you like art, whatever your hobby is, please have on find some time, like maybe 1 hour or 2 hour a week, like just that much. Or if you're not being able to do that as well, like maybe 1 or 2 hour per like 2 weeks, you can allocate the time according to your schedule or according to your work schedule. Hobbies, like they keep your mind active, they keep your mind healthy, they keep you in a good mood, it helps to relieve your stress. So you can like perform your hobby. You can do it if you want to do it alone, or I'd also recommend you to enjoy this time allocated with your loved ones, with your family, with your friends. You're gonna feel great. You're gonna have you know, inner happiness. That's what you're gonna feel in that. It has also been proven that the people who perform their hobbies on a regular basis have numerous health benefits have been seen among them. This is a method for de-stressing your body. It helps you to prevent stress. So it's a wonderful hobby. It helps to keep your mind sharp. So I like really recommend everyone to not forget what your hobby is and just like get into the career rat race. Also, please take time for your mind to perform your hobby, and you know, you need to feel good from inside. That's what life is. Like, you only get one chance to live your life. Please do not like forget to live it as well when you're focusing on your work career life. So we have been coming to an end to the webinar and to the informative portion. Now I'd like to talk about the company, the Ascending Nature, that they have actually organized this entire webinar for you. This company is operated by licensed doctor of pharmacy and trained healthcare professionals. So you'll not have to worry about like anything that's going to be misguided or anything that's going to be you know, if you're not going to get it anything that's approved of any manner. This is managed by professionals. Everything will be of top-notch quality. They offer you many packages in a very affordable range. Like if you want to get if you want to lose in your body weight, if you want a personalized plan for you that's completely dedicated according to what you want, what is your main goal, what is the weight that you want to achieve. So, and anything like if you are you know, allergic to any food or any food that's not good for your body, or any medications you are on, so that makes you avoid any special category of food. So keeping all of that in mind, you'll have a personalized you know, a routine plan for you made by the healthcare professionals that's going to be of a great assistance if you want to loosen your weight. They also have healthcare supplements on their website. Please check it out. I'll leave a link to their website in the chat box as well. I've also given it as a slide as well. You can visit their website if you want to refer for health coaching, for weight loss products, for health related products. Please visit this website. I'm just sending you the link. Did it reach everyone? I hope I've sent it to everyone. Okay. Yeah. So this is the website, and you all can please go check it out. You're going to be like having an amazing time. You can, like, when you're going through their health coaching, I assure you that you will have great results. If the site is not working, I've also given you the QR code for directly accessing the website. You can take the screenshot if you want, or if you want, like, right now scan it using your mobile phones or like any handheld device you have got there. That's also possible. Or please take a screenshot for any later use if you want, like maybe scan it later, like later in the day or later in the week, whenever you're down for it. Okay, so with this, I'd also like to mention that on behalf of Ascending Nature, they have given out a coupon code for you all. So like Get20 webinar will be the coupon code, all in capital, like all will be in caps, Get20 webinar. This will help you to receive 20% off on all the health coaching packages. This offer is for a limited time only, so please rush and get it out, check it out, and enjoy this coupon code. The other coupon code will be Get25. So this will help you to get 25% off on the health and wellness products. So if you are preferring to buy products, get 25, and if you're going for coaching packages, get 20 webinar. Also, this complete webinar has been recorded. You will be provided the Google Drive link. You want to watch it anytime, you just open the link, play the webinar and you will be able to watch it. So that will be also provided to you. You can check your email boxes or whatever. The link will be given to you. So with that, we thank you for taking the time to join, to listen to this webinar. We personally get personal gratification from helping others achieve their personal goals, making them feel good about their body, about their looks, helping them to lose their weight. Because it's not just about looking good. It's also about it's like having obesity or like having a much heavy weight, like that's not good for your health as well. uh, Relatively heavy body would not be that issue, but having excessive weight on your body, having obesity is going to be really bad for your like health related problems as well. It could be the reason for you to get diabetes. It could be the reason that could trigger your thyroid. Like thyroid could be a reason you could get overweight, but also the overweight could result in your hormonal imbalance. So we help people achieve their health related goals as well as their appearance related goals. So thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule, allowing us to take part in your day. If you have any further questions, please post them, or you can also even send a private message to support@ascendingnature.com. This is the like official Gmail. So if you want to send a private